Hello, my name is Grian, and welcome back to another episode of Hermitcraft. I'm down here with Bill, and I think it's going to be Ted. I still haven't named this fella, but basically, I'm trying to stock up on as many emeralds as possible, because Hermitcraft is currently in a bit of a stage of waiting. We're waiting for 1.14 to hit the server. Obviously, 1.14 is already out, the new update to Minecraft, but it's kind of buggy, especially for servers. Maybe not single player so much, but for servers, there's a lot of issues. So we're kind of waiting on that, which I'm not complaining about, because this is probably my last chance to get a lot of emeralds with the setup that I have. There's probably new ways to farm them, but not in the way that I've got here. So I don't think when 1.14 comes out, that my destroyer of worlds, my eater of universes are going to continue farming. In fact, I think they're just going to sit in the tube and do nothing. I cannot guarantee that these guys are going to continue farming for me. At least this will keep working and the pumpkin farm will keep working, but 1.14 I think is going to break my trading system. So I'm just going to speed through this and trade as much as possible until I run out of crops. And that looks like pretty much all of it. Now, I didn't actually get that many emeralds from it, but I have got a decent amount. I'll just have to continue farming these for the next couple of days while we wait for 1.14, and then I'm gonna have to set these guys into the wild. You guys can be free. Fortunately for me, I don't think I'm going to have that many bits of farm or anything that I've made that's going to break too much, because mostly I've been focusing on the building. And oh my word, look at this. I only saw this bit and I thought this was going to be a rocket. It kind of is, but look at that. Scar, that's amazing. This is, puts my little platform to shame. Mumbo says, I built an ugly minecart tube. Oh dear. Let's go and have a look. Why did we put him in charge of making anything? I see. I can immediately see what the issue is. He's got way too many of these rings around it. Does he want some help? Or I might leave the pretty bit for another day. I think all he's got to do is take out this one. Every other one needs to go, and then it will look much better. So this tube, for people that don't know, actually, this is a good point. Some people don't actually know what Sahara is. And that baffles me, because we've been making and building Sahara for like a few months now, and people still don't know what it is. Sahara is a shop, but it's bigger and better than any of the shops in the shopping district, because most of these, yeah, you go in them, you go to what you need, you put the diamonds in, and you just take it out. With Sahara, we will stock as much as we can. And then you go here, this is like the shop front, you come in here, and then you select what you want. It does like some magic where it throws in. So you like press Q on this, it throws it in here, there's some like hoppers and stuff under there. It tells the system back here what you ordered, and then, and this is the really clever part, it sends a signal all the way for exactly the amount that you want into our warehouse, and all of the items are stored in here. It then collects all the items, puts it in a shulker box for you, sends it along this tube that Mumbo is trying to make, and then back out to the customer. So in 15 seconds, you can have everything that you need or want or ordered from here into your hands, instead of having to go to every shop in the shopping district, and it's going to be cheaper, and you get a shulker box with every single order. So that's basically Sahara, and I need to add some things here that will keep them entertained while they wait for just 15 seconds. 15 seconds is not a lot, but this is unique. I've never seen anything like this on Minecraft, but when it comes to the redstone, I don't know anything. I don't really know how it works. I know the idea and stuff. I just build the stuff, okay? But unfortunately, because this is so unique and it's so complicated, the amount of resources that have gone into this is absolutely insane. And that's without even starting to stock the stuff. I have actually been working on collecting some sand. A lot of it. So here's a quick time lapse of me collecting sand from a desert. It's not actually that much. but you'll see that I've done pretty well in terms, I think it's only like half an hour's worth of grinding. But take a look at this. This is the spoils of my time-lapse. Shulker box after shulker box full of sand to add on to my other sand that I've got in here. Basically, Sahara's going to have a lot of sand. But sand isn't the only thing that Sahara needs. We actually need, and this made me like throw up a little bit in my mouth when Iskall told me this. I did not know this. When I started this project, I didn't know that we would need this many shulker boxes. Iskall told me that we need 1,400 shulker boxes. Yet you have 1,400 shulker boxes. That is an insane, that is hours and hours and hours of end busting. So I'm actually going to team up with Rendog, who isn't actually part of Sahara, but he needs to do some end busting as well. So we're going to team up and go end busting together. It's going to be a long jaunt, so hopefully I'm just going to put in some of the highlights of our little adventure. So, time to meet up with Ren.
Grian, my friend, hi.
Hello, Ren the Doge.
Man, have you ever just stared into the void?
Yes. And I've made a room that's like entirely that, because there's like a secret block you can use, and it's... Stop, I'm going to contemplate existence too long. Right.
Yeah.
We're going to go end busting, right?
Yeah, end busting. I need a bunch of shulker boxes because, well, actually I just need a video because I'm going on holiday with my parents, so...
Okay, well, I actually need shulker boxes, so...
Okay.
Ooh, that's a long way down. Oh.
Oh, no.
I think you... Did you look at him?
I might have looked at somebody. I've got a bit of a problem to deal with though first. We're not off to a good start here, G.
I thought my screen had gone nuts then, but it's just the world border. Do I die if I go into this?
I think you just bounce off it.
No, I went straight through it.
Yeah,
oh,
probably not recommended.
Oh, wow, you can go on the other side slightly. Oh, big end city, big end city.
All right, we leave the ship to last, right?
Sure.
Is that how we do?
Is that how we do?
Yeah.
Is that how we do? Okay. I know you said leave the boat till last.
Oh, are you there already? Are you boating it already?
Yeah, that was the first thing I did. Went straight for the boat. Straight for the elytra.
He wants to get it on. Oh, that's my one. Sneaky G. So, there we go. Dibs elytra. Oh, this is a biggie.
Where is the boat? Oh, it's on the other side. Here.
Oh, no. Oh, jeez. No. That was so sneaky. Oh, my goodness.
Alright, should we head to this other end city? I think we're done here. If there are, I'm not hunting them down, but...
Alright, you get that one. I'm gonna get the elytra.
No. No, you've got too much of a head start on me.
The thing is, you know exactly where to dig down. Is it here? Yes.
No.
Got him.
Heard that pop. Ren?
Yes?
Help.
Where are you?
I'm up here. No.
No. Oh, jeez, I went too far.
Yes.
Right, is that a lingering... Oh, no. Dude, mistakes have been made. I've thrown an ender pearl into the void.
Oh,
this is bad.
No, you haven't. No, Ren, I don't know what to do for you. No, you didn't. You're fine.
It still might be dropping, though.
Well, try and put all your stuff in your ender chest.
No! Dude!
What?
What's going on? Okay, Enderman was trying to kill me. Can't we just meet on the boat, please, before I literally have a heart attack?
Yeah, I mean, I had the same problem with the Enderman.
Can I just take a moment to return my heart from my throat into my body?
Yeah. Look at me look at me, dude. You ready? We're gonna breathe in. We're gonna go.
Okay.
Oh,
okay,
Ren! Turn around. Oh.
Oh no! No! All right, I'm going down into the hell. I've had enough of this.
That was such a movie moment. Oh no, bad
no.
mistake. Ren.
Get him.
Ren, he's gonna kill me. Oh.
Got him.
Endermen are the worst thing they've ever made.
Oh. Tally time, and then we're getting the heck out of here, my dude. All right, I'm gonna put mine in the left-hand chest, okay?
All right.
Because I'm left-handed. You ready?
Yeah.
For the big reveal?
Yeah. All right.
All right. Oh, jeez. All right.
So let me total. Right, you got 2 stacks of shulker shells plus 12, 11 diamonds, and a few gems. You got loads of shulker skulls and 1 elytra.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
Not too bad, if I do say so myself.
Ren, no, come back. Come back. We said we'd split it 50-50, remember?
Wow, dude, you did so good.
Let's split the diamonds in half, because that's,
right.
you know, that's fair. And you take 1 of the elytra. Whoops, that's a book. There you go. That
Actually,
seems...
you can have the 12 shulker shells too, because round numbers.
All right.
So, G, we need to get home, man. It's home time. The
fastest way to go is, you know, just kill yourself and you end up back at your spawn in the world, yeah? So, I know you said no earlier, but can we play chicken now? Because it doesn't matter if you die.
You mean as in play chicken with the bottom of Minecraft?
Yeah, so basically what we're going to do, we're going to jump, with our elytra, with one of these elytra that we got in the end busting, and you have to see how low you can get without dying.
Okay.
And the person... Well, this doesn't make sense if we're both going to die.
Oh, yeah.
Totally doesn't make sense. Well, we'll do it anyway. We'll try and live and see who can get the lowest and back up again. Right, so if you die, you lose. Yeah. So it's about trying to get the lowest. Yeah, it's trying to get the lowest, but if you die, you lose. Okay. I don't know what Y coordinate we actually start taking damage. So the goal, right, is you have to dive as low as possible. If you don't survive, you lose. So even if I just jumped off here and then came straight back up, but you died, I would win, even if I got a terrible score. You with me?
Okay. Shall we just call this a science experiment?
This is a science experiment.
So I'm going to fly down as soon as we hit the
I need to turn F3 on.
Yep.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
Minuses. Lots of minuses. Okay.
You won.
Oh, jeez. Oh, no. I'm out.
You died. I win.
I'm out.
You died.
How did I die?
I only went like -10 and I chickened out. I chickened out so early.
Whoops.
I was so convinced that you would just start taking damage the second you went into the minus, but that makes no sense.
Yeah.
So you lose because you didn't chicken out. I mean, you're a brave man, but yeah. I won with a terrible score, so that's got to feel bad. I don't feel good, and I'm sure you don't feel good either.
No, I'm happy with the shelter boxes.
Okay, so it's about 90. Yeah, you can't fly out very easily.
Yeah, that's what happened to me.
It's about -90.
Yeah.
Well, that brings our end busting to an end. Oh no, the pun. Well, now that we've done a bit of end busting and a bit of sand collecting, the stock for Sahara is actually going up, including some contribution to the shulkers that are going to be needed, and even a couple of elytra as well, although I might actually use these for my elytra course if people need them, perhaps. And then all of this will be used later on for the Did You Die boxes. Speaking of the elytra course, why don't I show you the progress that I've made, because I've spent a couple of hours really thinking about where I'm going to go, and I even had a meeting with False and Cub to talk about how it could go through their bases. They gave me the positions, and I've gone ahead and implemented them. So we're only going to go through this once, so pay attention. We've already done many of the starting points, and I'm going to work out how many rockets you're going to need, because I don't want people basically holding down rockets to keep up a big speed. So I might limit them to a stack of rockets per go. And that's one of the worries. If you hit your head and it doesn't damage you, but it delays you, that could affect your time as well. You got to go through. That is a really difficult ring to get through. You got to go down through here. This is some of the new rings here. I've actually made a bigger one there, just sort of sticking out of the ground to make it a bit more interesting. Implemented here. Now, I did say I would go through this canyon, and I have made the rings to go through them. There's actually quite a few of them. You continue, there's the final wooden one, and then we enter Concorp. Now, everything from this point on, I did have a meeting with Cub, and he told me to go straight through here, round the back so it doesn't go anywhere near his main builds, through here, and then turn left. So we're not actually going through the middle of Concorp, which is totally understandable, but the course does go right round through it, and you get to make good use of this big orange thing, which is actually really cool. I wanted to be able to use this. So Cub suggested that I go through here, then left, and then we're out of Concorp. And what I've done here, I'm actually quite impressed with myself here, because I think this is quite clever. I've basically elongated one of these tags here. I've just slightly altered it, and it sticks out just enough space for someone to fly through. So you turn through, you go through this hoop here, and then all you've got to do is through there, but that's a very tricky one because you can hit your head. So you've kind of got to go at a bit of speed, rocket straight down, and then that's as far as I've got. I can't tell you how many fireworks I've gotten through testing this so far. It's been manic. More rockets than usual. But this is as far as I've got so far. And now I need to work out where I'm going to go. So I spoke to False, and the general consensus was to go somewhere through here, and then to the left through the skeleton of Ren's dragon. Now that's quite a cool thing, because it's going to be a difficult fly to get through there without injuring yourself at all. So you fly through Ren's dragon, and then we're going to pass through her forest, which is where she said to make one of the flight points. And then we're home free onto the finish point. Now the finish point, as we know, we said right at the start of making this Elytra course, would be at my base. So I've somehow got to make points of interest and make it a difficult flight from the dragon all the way through here and maybe in and about here. I can create some rings. This is quite a barren landscape here, so there's nothing too much to be interfering with. But the end of it was meant to be at the top of here, like one big ring up there. But whether that's... wait a minute, there's loads of cows here now. Oh my... I know how this has happened. Oh, this is hilarious. So I didn't get rid of all the cows. Oh no, any mobs are gonna cause a bit of lag, but that is really funny. Oh no. Oh no, I'm sorry. And there's even chickens left. Seriously, I need to make sure. Okay, so if you're confused how that's happened, I know exactly how this has happened. So when I was breeding all those cows a little while ago in here, some of them just basically wandered into this tube. This tube, and they've just gone straight up all the way to the top. Bless them. I'm surprised they didn't drown. Wow, it really is a long way up. And then... some of them didn't make it out at all. How many are in here? Betsy and Bertie? Oh no. To be honest with you, I wasn't planning on keeping them. I'm sorry. Everyone look away from the screen. I'm gonna look away. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They're all gone. It's for the server's sake. That is really funny. So that is how all of these cows managed to get out. So before we were interrupted by the cow apocalypse, I was saying that the end of the Elytra course should be up here. I'm just not sure how to... I'm going to have to make rings going like through there, and then maybe... Oh, I could even make the player of the Elytra course fly upwards through here as a final test. You've got to fly all the way through the base, through there, do a double take, and go round to the final ring. But I think that's pretty much where the Elytra course is going to go. I did actually think very carefully about having all of the elytra course go all over the island. But at the end of the day, I don't want it to be too long or too complex. One big circle I think is more than enough. It takes over a minute and a half as it is. So that's, yeah, I think that's more than enough. So unfortunately, this side of the island kind of misses out. Wait, what is it with all the mobs around here? Now, last time I picked up a Jack Skellabone, it didn't end well for him. I think I'm gonna have to just leave you there because I can't get attached to another skeleton horse. So I think that is all we have time for today. I know that we're kind of waiting for 1.14, and I feel like quite a few other people are as well, seeing as I've been the only one on the server all day. Kind of feels that way. But I'm hoping that 1.14 will, which is the new Minecraft update if anybody is unaware of that, it is going to be absolutely epic, and I have a big plan for 1.14. Of course, we are going to finish Sahara, but I'm hoping that we can make a little adventure and create an outpost into the new 1.14 areas, maybe find ourselves a village and do some things there. So that would be really, really cool. But until then, the episodes on Hermitcraft might be a little bit slower as we're not sure when 1.14 is going to be bug-free and able to be put on Hermitcraft just yet. So bear with me, and we'll be back when 1.14 hits. Or maybe not, it depends how long it is. Thank you very much for watching as always, and goodbye!